A very good morning to all students. How are you all? And we continue our session. As you all know that we have actually started voyage. Voyage means long journey on the waters, right? So I mean to say here you have to be very, very careful while understanding these fundamentals. Understand? Because the information, the valuable resources what you acquire through this knowledge is going to give you wonderful future. As I already told you that out of 100 jobs in the market, if you go 40% of the jobs are 40 jobs are nothing but related to marketing. Understand? So let us come to the subject. As you all know that when you are discussing about the marketing management, we actually started from the step 1. So what is that step 1? Actually, what do you mean by marketing? Understand? The step 2 is going to be, next we are going to understand about that, what do you mean by actually the market. The third one, a very wide, understand, which involves the previous two also, which is nothing but the marketing management. Now, as you all very much aware that marketing is nothing but it's a process, step-by-step procedure. What you observe over there, you will be observing, the producers, manufacturers make the product to reach to the hands of the consumers. Understand? All those steps what you are calling as intermittently taking place, you are calling as the marketing. Until now you came to know the foundations of marketing, and yesterday we had a wonderful discussion what you call the olden way practice of what you call marketing and the latest trend, what is the traditional and as well as the modern approaches. What is the basic difference? Under a modern approach, the marketing gives importance for the customer and his or her satisfaction. Customer is the king. Whereas under traditional, they are simply, at that time, produce a product for the want of profits, that's all. Okay? Present day, this kind of practices, if any company practices, within no time, it will vanish from the market. Understand? So you have to be careful. You will be observing very well. Why in front of few doctors' offices, you will find beelines of patients. It's a queuing up of the patients. But few doctors will be there without any patients. Nothing but the service conscience. The doctor which motivates the patient, which gives that support, that positiveness with his words, understand, good medication, always will have, next turn of what you call the patients. What do you mean by that? Here, the customer is nothing but the patient. Same if you go to hotels, few hotels will have a good business because there might be the reception is going to be the good, the service is going to be the good. The waiters which are working in the hotel, if their behavior with the customers is not good, what happens? The customers, create a negative impression on that particular hotel. Next time they may not step into that. So all this comes under modern approach. Moreover, the price consciousness, because the today's customer always compare the products most of the times, the price also, offered prices also. Understand? So these information we already discussed yesterday, and also we covered what is that significance, importance of the marketing. Understand? Now, after having this information, today we discuss the step 2 of the entire marketing management. The place, the geographical existence, understand? The people, the meeting point where the people face each other to have a transaction. One set of people you are calling as the sellers, one more set of people you might be calling as the buyers. The geographical area where you find the sales and buying kind of activities, you call that one as a market. It's a very familiar word to all of us. Understand? If you go to Koti every Sunday on footpath, you will be finding so many used books. Students, senior citizens, understand, book lovers will be, roaming on the roads, wanted kind of title, understand? And if they could find any title, they will bargain with that shopkeeper for a what you call competitive price. These things you will find where in that particular pedestrians. What you call Koti is a market for books. Same as Jagadish market is there. There you find all the electronic items. Raitu Bazars would be there. Understand? There you find vegetables. Where you find vendors will be there, and as well as the customers will go to purchase the vegetables. So that physical presence you are calling as the market. Getting my friend? So then how do you technically define a market? A geographical area of operations. Of what type? Buying and as well as the selling. That is a place where buying and selling takes place is known as the market. What about marketing? Marketing is a process, that's it. But what is market? It's a place actually. Everything is visible. Understand? You have to identify, you have to have that a clear picture between what you call marketing and as well as the market. Both of them, if you combine, that becomes marketing management. That is going to the third and final step. There only you are going to be there for entire semester. Comprehensive knowledge. Understand? So these are all, terms which often confuses you. Marketing, market, and as well as marketing management. Yet not reached to the level of marketing management, remember. We are still at market. Before that, we have the picture of what we call marketing. Understand? Based upon the items which are available, the things which can be sold, the markets can also be segmented. Okay? Technically, what are those, what you call names? Let us see here. What you call them? Types of markets. Market is a place, physical existence, geographical area where you find products. So how many types of markets are there? 5 types. What are those? The very first one is called resource markets. The second one is called the consumer markets, intermediary markets, manufacturer markets, governmental markets. Understand? So every market will have its exclusive characteristics. Everywhere sales and buying habit will be there, actions would be there, activities would be there. But technically, the markets can also be sub-segmented, like resource markets, consumer markets, intermediary markets, manufacturer markets, governmental markets. Let us come to discuss about resource markets. Source resource, you know very well, which actually required to resolve, to achieve anything. To get good marks, books are required. Good supporting teachers are required. Good environment is required. These are all called resources. Understand? To play a sport, a field game like cricket, hockey, what is required? You require free equipments. Bats required, balls required, understand? Net is required, mat is required, nothing but the resources. So, the resource markets are those areas where you find the items which are required for production and as well as the human capital, labor. Nowadays, if you see that artificial intelligence, machine learning, these, advanced computer softwares are developed. So because of which what is happening, the involvement of the human beings in that particular working area is going to be reduced. But still, what is required? Skillful workers are required. Technically sound workers are required to get what is called designed kind of product. The production items, labor, capital, this is most important. Whatever may be that, understand? Generally, monetary funds, land, and as well as entrepreneurship kind of things. What do you mean entrepreneurship? Taking risk for establishing companies. Today's world requires what? Entrepreneurs. They provide employment. Most of the time they will be reluctant to work under any person. You the people should become entrepreneurs. Which gives you more meaningful to your life. So resource markets are those kinds of markets where you find this production, labor, capital, land, and all kind of resources. The next one is the consumer markets. Big shopping malls are there. Okay. 2 days back with my family, I went to Inorbit market first time, which is there in the high-tech city, very well. Before going to there, I felt, somewhat disinterested because that one is very far from my home. But still, with the kind of motivation what I had from my family members, relatives, forcibly I reached there, but there I spent happily for the entire day itself. So many variety kinds of items there you can find. Food, beverages, all kinds of articles, whatever you required by a human being. Big markets. Supermarkets are there nearby to your houses. Understand? More supermarket will be there. Heritage, understand? Big bazaars. These are all nothing but comes under consumer markets, where you have the direct involvement of the consumer or the want of what we called the consuming things like food, beverages, If you come to the service sector, legal services, medical services, entertainment, understand? What you call them as consumer markets. Now, intermediary market. What do you mean by that? In between. In between means after the manufacture, these levels will be there. Let us take what you call insurance policies. Directly you cannot, contact with the company itself. In between who will be there? Agents would be there. But now the facility has been developed through online. You can interact with the company itself. So intermittently, if you take previous situation, agents are there. These people actually explain the products, whatever that insurance companies are providing. They try to convince the customer. And finally, the product is going to, policy is going to reach to the hands of the customer. And one more set of people are there, wholesalers. Wholesale markets are there. Understand? Where you find these people will purchase the items in bulk manner from the manufacturers directly, and again these people are going to sell to the next level people, retailers. From the retailers, what do you have? Directly the product is going to reach to the end customer. The latest example is Amazon. This Amazon is going to have all the articles from various companies, and based upon the requirement, order of the customers, the products are going to reach to their destinations. What do you call such kind of markets are intermediary markets. The fourth one is the manufacturer market. Actually, it is very much linked with that of the resource markets. But here, most probably, you will be finding the items which are required to manufacture. Okay. So, for a car manufacturer, what are the raw material required? Iron ore is required. Electronic items are required. Rubber items are required. Machineries are required. Understand? Besides that, what they required? They required investment. Money markets. So, all this falls under manufacturing markets. And the final one is the governmental market. These are exclusively will have service motto to the society. So most of the time these kinds of markets will have so many tax reductions. Like educational institutions, charities, worshipping places. Understand? All falls under what you call the governmental markets. So what is a market? A physical existence of a area where you find buyers and sellers. Geographical place. So many types of markets are there? 5 types. One is called resource markets, consumer markets, intermediary markets, manufacturer markets, and the 5th one is the governmental markets. Okay. So till now what you came to know? We discussed about a market and as well as the types of the markets. Now we are climbing on to the third and final step. What do you mean by marketing management? Okay. Simply, if you want to underline a single sentence, marketing management is nothing but you find the clubbing of market and as well as marketing. Okay. When you go to purchase, let us suppose the clothes itself in a big stores, and you will be asking for a particular company. Vimal suits are there, Dixam suits are there, Armani shirts are there, XYZ Salwar Kameez companies are there. Understand? The salesperson will be showcasing all the items and you will be explaining the quality of the item. And he will be inquiring your budget, your requirements. Understand? And finally, from his side, you will be trying to have the sales. So all these operations comes under what we call the marketing management. And finally, the main intention of the seller would be to have that superior customer value. One of the very, very important aspects as far as marketing management is concerned. Okay? There are innumerable, so many definitions are there as far as the marketing management is concerned. Kotler, Philip Kotler, full name is Philip Kotler, considered as a guru for the marketing manager. Wonderful book is there from this author, Marketing Management by title Marketing Management itself. So his definition says like this: marketing management is the art and science of choosing target markets and getting, keeping and growing customers through creating, delivering and communicating superior customer value. Whether the customer is going to purchase the product or not, before that, what is required? He should have that impression, goodwill, which only creates a long-term relationship with the customer. What do you call that? Marketing management. But as far as the marketing management is concerned, the ultimate objectives of the marketing management, are nothing but maximization of the profits, besides increasing of the customer satisfaction. They are just like a railway track, hand to hand, shoulder to shoulder, side by side, they will be moving like that. Okay? Both the things should be present and both the things should be considered. What is that? Profit maximization and as well as the customer satisfaction. In a simple words, marketing management means where you find marketing process and as well as a particular place. Understand? To have all these things. So what are the objectives of marketing management? What is the purpose? Objective means purpose, use. The objectives are like this. The first one is the customer's needs and wants identification, segmenting the market, organization growth, and enhancing customer satisfaction levels. These four are very important objectives as far as marketing management is concerned. Needs and wants. What is the difference between a need and a want? Eating food is a need, but eating only pizza or else that what you call XYZ company's burger becomes wants. Having a shelter, a roof becomes needs. But having what you call roof with so many high-tech kind of facilities becomes wants. Understand? The needs are nothing but the necessities which are required, like food, shelter, clothing. Whereas wants are nothing but desires, nothing but the improvement over the needs. So being the marketeer, the person who consider as a marketer means he will be having all marketing strategies and ideas. What they do, they try to identify the people's or else the customers, what are the needs and what are the wants. They separate those things. And based upon the needs and wants, they are going to target the products. Understand? So marketing management helps the companies in identification of the customers' needs and as well as the wants. Before that, what is required? They want to identify where are the people who can purchase their products. Bench car showroom cannot be opened in a village. Okay? Costly kind of items cannot be marketed in the what you called 2-tier, 3-tier cities. You will have particular kind of product showrooms near to in the Banjara Hills or else what you call the Jubilee Hills. Because those are the customers who can offer those kinds of costly products. What do you call that? Segmentation. Segmenting means dividing into parts. So marketing management allows the segmentation of the market. Just like drawing borders on the paper, okay? These techniques allows the decision makers to demark, to separate the customers based upon various things like a demographic kind. Okay? So what is the demographic here? Nothing but according to the age, according to the gender, the market is going to be divided. Few products will be targeted to old age people. Bikes are there, sports bikes are there. These bikes are targeted to youngsters. There the age is very, very important factor. What kind of factor? Demographic. Gender, male, female. As you know very well, in the market, few products meant for male and few products meant for what called female. Exclusively. Otherwise sales will not be improved. What do you call that? A demographic kind of segmentation. Okay. The next one is geographic. Nothing but the physical presence of the markets. Now cities are there, villages are there, cosmopolitan cities are there. Okay? Based upon the geographical area, people habits are going to be changed. Okay? According to that, the products are also going to be targeted. What do you call that kind of segmentation? Geographic. Now, if you go back some 10 years like that, in the cities, usage of two-wheelers, four-wheelers has been increased. So for the past decade, what happened? Completely reduction in the sales of the bicycles. At that time, the bicycles used to target it in the 2-tier cities, villages. Now, if you see the present situation, the market has been taken what kind of turn? 360 degrees. Now people have become more health conscious. As you know very well, by having every time that comforts, the people who lives in the city, understand, most of the time they will not be having that physical exercise. They experience sedentary lifestyle. So they are acquainting unwantedly the lifestyle diseases. What are the lifestyle diseases? Like sugar, blood pressure, and all other complications. Hence, the city people became health conscious and they started preferring workouts. They are going to gyms. They are going for regular exercises. Besides that, you can observe one of the area. What is that? Now the sales of the bicycles have been increased. Physical exercise. So it can be assumed under geographic, kind of segmentation. The next one is called psychographic kind of segmentation. Under psychographic kind of segmentation of the market, generally the products will be targeted based upon the lifestyles and the hobbies of the people. You see, again our city people, understand? Let us take that weekend, Saturday and Sunday. What do you find? You find more of the people thrown into the hotels. It's a kind of psychological, impact. They get relaxation by eating out only. So based upon that, you will be observing, in the menus of hotels, they will, extend the menu of what to call their hotels. Eatable items they increase. Because they want to grab existing demand. So what do you call that? Psychographic. One more kind of segmentation of market is nothing but behavioral type. So under behavioral type, generally the spending nature, loyalty and other things will be observed. So middle class people would be there. They will be very conscious about their expenditures are concerned. Okay. Based on that, the products are going to be targeted to that lot of people. So what do you call this one? Behavioral kind of segmentation. So this is going to be the second object of the marketing management. And the third one, the marketing management helps to the growth of the organization. What do you mean? Growth of the organization. Always that should improve the product line. That should improve what you call the customer's base. Understand? The organization should indulge to start various branches. Understand? That should create many more jobs. Understand? So such a way the development, if you say what you call that one, you are knowing as the organization growth. So marketing management helps even for the growth of the organization also. And the final one, very, very important one, enhancing customer satisfaction levels. Though it is mentioned as a last objective, but very, very important objective. Next time, if you want to have the sales from the same to the same customer, what is required? You should satisfy with the service what your product provides. Understand? So to have that ultimate satisfaction levels in the minds of the customer, what is required? Pre-preparations are required. Understand? So all these things can be possible because of application of the marketing management. Understand? So I will stop today. So what we discussed till now, we covered what do you mean by market and as well as the marketing management definition and the objectives. Have a nice day to all of you. Thank you so much.